award for the aviation industry is the most exciting. We are the first to talk about online and on-time performance of the airlines. We chose the airlines based on data that we received from NCAA and the airlines and their performances. Two things that were important to us is not just the performance on time, but we checked how many complaints were lodged against the airline with NCAA, how many bags were lost. So when you are serving the people, it's not just about being on time. How do you manage the other parts of the journey? Do you lose bags? Do you resolve conflicts? So we are surprised with the results we got. The airlines that we thought were bad had very good results. The airlines we thought are good had very bad results. So that's why it is important to always use data. We also looked about, we checked ground handling, we checked aviation training schools, we checked about the CEOs of the aviation organizations, the impact they had in the last 1 year. That can be verified. And most of our results, when we tried it before we announced, we sent it to elders in the industry to confirm whether we are right or wrong. And for most of our results, everybody agrees with us. So we are happy. The fact that people think we are bringing value to the industry. And since we announced those awards, you see that on-time performance has become a key service delivery factor in the industry. So we are happy we energized that. Then the other thing we also did was that we used age of fleet. You know, people complain this airline they use rickety plane. When we did that research, we found out that Nigerian airlines actually use very good aircraft. Compared with other countries, you have people that have brand new aircraft. At least 5 brand new aircraft are flying in Nigeria. So you have people who, most of them 8 years, 5 years, 10 years. So the fleet in Nigeria is not as bad as we think it is. So we also check the fleet size. There are more planes flying in Nigeria than most countries in Africa. So we did quite a lot of research. It took us a lot of time to do that research. So we are happy with the results. So for next year, there are places we don't have competence in verifying. So we are going to acquire that competence. It has to be a data-driven exercise to choose who is actually the better player in the industry.
Okay.
Just like in the news aspect of it, at least we're able to verify who is the best communicator in aviation. Our output, social media, online, radio, and so that also shows that the industry has changed, and our recognition of this will help improve the industry.
Okay. So how has the industry taken the nominations and of course the results that came out?
We've not had one complaint, and everybody has responded well. Even though some felt they should have won a particular one, they did not win. Some questioned the parameters that were used by NCAA to measure on-time performance. Is it 15 minutes after published time, or is it 30 minutes or over? That's not our own problem, but we are happy that the industry received it well. A lot of them have sent us private commendations that we have brought quite a lot of value. There's always need for someone to describe what is going on in the industry, and this award process is the best way to describe how the industry has performed in the last 1 year.
Okay. Now just tell us briefly how the event is going to look like.
Okay, it's going to be a 2-day event. The first day will be the B2B, we must always do business. The business-to-business networking engagement, which will last for like 3 hours. Then the award ceremony will be 1 hour. Then the next day will be the real leisure part of it. We call it leisure, that's business and leisure. There will be boat cruise. There is food, courtesy of the best chefs in Nigeria. Nine Hotels is doing food from all the 6 zones of Nigeria. It's called Nigeria Food by Nine Hotels. So if you're Yoruba, you can go eat Igbo food. If you're Igbo, you can eat Benue food. So we are going to have to sample meals from different parts of Nigeria. Then there have been lots of things to eat, drink, boating, swimming, and it's a way to add a little bit of leisure to the business we do. People have been locked up at home for the past 18 months, so this gives them an opportunity to unwind.
Okay. So how has the support been like from stakeholders in the industry?
We are still looking for support too. But we've had some, at least we had the people who are giving us food, and some people are, we need quite a lot of support to be able to get something like this done. We are grateful for NCAA for providing that research.
Yeah.
That came in very, very handy. Before, we were asking the airlines individually, and airlines like to sex up their reports. So someone who does 50% delay will tell us, I think we did 25, but with NCAA, that nobody questions. So we are happy with those kind of support.
Okay.
Then we expect that it's an annual thing now. We'll give a lot more attention to the Nigerian travel business than we were doing before.
Oh, okay. So what will now be your message to all stakeholders, both in the travel, tourism, and other related industries?
Let's do more. The Nigerian Bureau of Statistics says that air transport was one of the best growing areas in the economy last year at 63%. You had 14 million travelers. It's one of the biggest recoveries in Nigeria. So let's do more. Let's not just in Nigeria, in Africa. We've done very well in that neighborhood, coming back from the dead. So in 2022, 2023, let's do more.